I believe we're currently live. We've been attacked by Luxio. Instantly. Instantly. Well, here we go. Alright, let me just check it's all working. So, here we go. Right, I popped the test message in. Now, today's outbreaks. So once again we have Carbink everywhere. We have Noctowl, who would be a little bit obnoxious because it all happens at night. We have an outbreak down here. Well, then we'll check the woods. We'll check the woods today. If we go down to the woods today, are we in for a surprise? I wonder. So, people, hope you're having a nice Saturday. You alright, Tina? How are we doing? I'm going to be live for a couple hours. Plan is wrap this up 6 PM your time, 5 PM my time. But yeah, how you doing? Is everything sounding okay, looking okay? I sure hope it is. I had a bit of a setup to do today. But I hope it's all looking, sounding good. Okay. Now, this outbreak's on a hill. It's Nuzleaf. Okay. I need to check what shiny Nuzleaf looks like. There's one. Everything's perfect. Nice. Glad to hear it. So, I'm just gonna check shiny Nuzleaf. So we got Shiftry on Pokémakeup like a week ago. Oh, that's easy to spot. So a shiny Nuzleaf has an orange face. Tina, you too. Nice. Hi there, Aisha. Hi there, Max. How you doing? Right. We should probably just get on wiping out some Nuzleaf then. Yeah, I was thinking this was going to be obnoxious, but no. Shiny Nuzleaf has an orange face. So that's going to be quite easy to determine. Basically, everything that's that lighter brown, sort of almost beigey colour on Nuzleaf goes orange if it's shiny. Right, Soph, how we doing? Oh, we're gonna keep getting chased by these little things. Doing alright, doing alright. Second stream of the day. We also had Pokémakeup, and now we're going back to shiny hunting. Today's first target, determined by outbreaks, is Nuzleaf. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear that you're doing well. You know, we'll just be chilling here. I've got to wipe out a lot of this. Oh, wait, no. I was about to say, should we take the shinies that we've caught out of the party because they're getting levels right now, but at the same time, levels don't really matter for this challenge. We're not bothered about the story. We're just doing some shiny hunting. So we gave it another race, 2 hours, 30 minutes. 2 hours. And hopefully you will enjoy it. But, I mean, it's usual. We're just going to be chill vibes. Just relaxed. We're looking... I should probably show you, actually. That's what we're looking for. I'll make sure that it pops up. But basically... that orangey one there. It's a bit bright because it's shining off the lights that are already there. But, yeah, that's the thing we're looking for. Open chat window back up. There we go. Right. And we'll just get attacked by random deer and stuff at the same time as well. So, that's good too. Right. Just fly around. Fly around. Fly around. Oh, I thought that was it for a moment there, but it was just Vulpix. Ah, the orange caught me off guard there. I always enjoy your lines. Thank you. Do my best to be sweet, for sure. Right, this shiny should be easy to spot. But just because it's easy to spot doesn't mean we're going to get it right away. The way this game works, it could be that we don't get it at all. But we're here to try and do that. So let me know, people. How's your Saturday going? I'm away out in a couple hours. I had time to stream. And so stream I shall. Jump on, do a bit of shiny hunting. We've also got to watch over there very carefully because any other Pokemon could be shiny. But we've just got to wipe out these Nuzlocke. Now we found a shiny really quickly yesterday. We were about 15 minutes in. What was the black and red flying thing you shoot at? So this is Rhiannon, my shiny Oricorio. And basically what we're doing is we're auto-battling to wipe out as many of the outbreak as possible to boost the odds of finding the shiny. Now, when the odds are boosted completely, it's a 1 in 1,400 roughly. When the odds aren't boosted, it's a 1 in 4,000. When it's in an outbreak, it's like more 1 in 2,000, I think. Shiny hunts can take a while, especially if we're not using what you get access to in the post-game for making shiny hunting easier. But yesterday was a nice lucky day, and I'm hoping that today will be another lucky day for us as well. But yeah, the black and red thing we're shooting out is just a little blackbird. It's a shiny Oricorio. And we unleash it. It wreaks havoc on the Pokemon around us. Give us more chance. Get some good levels on the shinies we got yesterday. I'm a big fan of Pokemon, but I don't know everything in it. No, that's fine. Pokemon's like huge. I don't think I know everything. To be fair. I'd like to think I know more than I don't, but no, there are people that come into lives and like they tell me stuff about Pokemon. And I'm just like, I never knew that. I'm a real like normie fan, but I'm just a big fan of it. Keep getting chased by the little things. Oh, they're level 52. Oh. Okay. I'm starting to see why we're getting so much experience from them. Okay. That might make catching it an issue. I mean, this is why we brought level 100 along. Just in case we did get this situation. Continue to grow the list of Pokemon that you've done so far. Yep, you can add Titan to the list, but you probably already did add Titan to the list because it was your generator that did it. We've not done Nuzleaf yet for Poké Cup. We have done Shiftry, not done Seedot either. So if you see shiny Nuzleaf, people, let me know. That whole picture keeps putting me on. I did it, yes. I can do it again if you want me to. I mean, that's up to you, yeah? No? Got no problem with that. Um, you know, your Jenna put a good put a good look together for today. All right, Danny, how you doing? Right. So we're gonna do some resetting now. Just see how long it takes us to get it. This whole stream might take place in this little like hell, basically. um, because we'll be looking for an sleep. Took us what, like half an hour to get Sanctuary yesterday. So you know, and I think that was our hardest hunt. That was the one that took longest. The other two we literally just like wandered into. I did, but you don't want to know what it landed on, so I'm gonna do it again. No worries. Yeah, I'll check it after the stream. I say you did a really good, you know, your generator did a really good job with Titan. That was a good look, especially a good look for the fact that I'm going out tonight. You know, it's at least a Pokemon I can do something with on that one. Right, so once again, we're always checking other Pokemon around the outbreak. But now, we'll check the actual outbreak. The good news is we're saving in front of any shiny. So once we've got it, we've got it. But we do need to find it first. Right. So we've got. I'll give it to you after the stream. Awesome. Awesome. Right, well, let's go. We are here. Pick up those berries and. Okay. Let's get looking again. So we're looking for a shiny Nuzleaf right now for people just joining. It's got orange, basically all over its face. Yeah, it's doing a great job. yeah, she's been great. Is this part 2 of shiny hunting? It is indeed, yeah. Part 2 of who knows how many. Quite frankly, I mean I don't know how many. The idea is basically throughout the course of this year, we're going to do lots of shiny hunting, and I'm going to track when I've got them. Thank you very much for the follow. Good girl Zoe, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. You're more than welcome here, friend. How many shinies altogether? Oh, overall, I don't know. Um, I know that it's 3 this year. I definitely had over 100 last year. I'm trying to think if any would predate 2023. I don't think they would. Let's see. If any predate 2023, they'll be in here. Does it say original caught? Yeah, there are a few Pokemon from 2022 actually. As you can see, Midas here is from 2022. We don't have a date on Gengar. That was April last year. That was the start. That's also start. That one isn't even shiny. Yeah, so here are 6. Rihanna makes it 7, and then 8, 9, 10. So we've got 10 on the file, but only 3 were found on the file. We brought the other level 100s across, mainly because if we get into a spot of bother, we should be able to handle it. I need to stop wiping them out, or the outbreak's going to disappear. I need to focus, concentrate. Thanks to the new followers so far. Nice to see you. Glad that we're up for a chill today. You've always got to be up for a chill in Scotland. It's truly the only option you get. Right, let's go again. So we know that the picnic resets were working yesterday, because that's how we got Sancho. As you can see, we're encountering like 15, 16 per time that we do this. So it's a matter of time. You know, that's kind of the good thing about shiny hunting in Scarlet. It's a matter of time. In other games, it is genuinely just a matter of luck. Once again, that Vulpix just... Oh. See, it pops up and it's that orange shade and it draws me to it every time, but it's like, no. Now, we've got to be careful in case any of these are spawning in walls, because that can happen in this game. Very well put together, but the Pokemon do spawn in walls sometimes. 4:15 PM already. That day flew by. Yeah, 3:15 here. How time flies. How time flies on a day off as well. Well, my last one. Not my last day off ever, but my last holiday day for this run. Okay, that's actually more annoying. The Ariados are actually more annoying because they're larger. It's gonna run around. They can run away, like they can go as far as here. It does make it kind of annoying. Right. Yeah, there's not one there. So we'll reset right in the belly of the beast. Again. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Plenty of content these days. We've settled into a rhythm. You know, just right around the time that rhythm's gonna be interrupted by work. But, you know, I'm doing my best to stream gaming more often. I thought setting out on TikTok that the gaming streams was going to be my thing. They're not really. There's something that I do alongside it, but the thing is the Pokemaker. That's the sort of pinnacle stream, really. Like that's the one where like all the effort and stuff goes into. This is just me chilling. I'm happy to hear that, Tina. Like, the thing is, I've made so many. I get people commenting like, okay, I saw one of your videos and now you will not leave my For You page. It's like, yeah, no, sorry about that. It's just, you know, if you set yourself a challenge and you have to do a video every day, days pile up, you know? You right, GLM? Oh no. GLM, I thought we could be pals. Hang on a moment. I can't deal with you from this control panel, I'm afraid. We'll have to go to the next one. Oh, now your messages aren't popping up. Oh, there you go. Hello. There's about. You can stay and watch, but you're on timeout for the live. Perfect. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're just not a fan of Nuzleaf. Forgot if I actually did a picnic reset there. I don't think I did. Certainly don't see the shiny, but I'll run around and just check again. Yeah, no, reset from this side. My video's the. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. So I'm just doing my thing. No other way to be. For sure. We'll be careful about watch. Either Finn or Otto, whichever one you want me to call you, I will go for. If you're happy with both, then I'll switch around. But thank you very much. Thank you. We've got Titan as our look today, courtesy of the generator that Tina ran. But yeah, for anyone, if you've got like preferred name, just let me know it, and I will do my best. Let me just comment that. I had to go shorthand at the end there. There we go. Yeah, that's just there for everyone. It's not like the pin message, though. The pin message is about, like, it's the one that annoys people, so I'm a self-proclaimed princess, Now, shiny hunting does take a little while at times. Also, you've got to be in the zone. Right now, not sure I would argue I'm in the zone. I'll get in the zone. I would play music to get in the zone, but that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. So we just need to lock in. Keep looking around for. Once again, Vulpix just sitting there. They pop up fairly often for people, I've been told, because I make so many. It's like, that's how I'm gonna get into your lives. That's how you're gonna know me, because I just will not leave you alone. Here we go again then. Another reset. Circle around here. Videos day 79. Day 79. What's funny is I was literally I was flicking through them this morning because I needed to know if I'd used the song for today already. Okay. Should be able to remember that. I was literally just flicking through them, scrolling through them. We'll use proper TikTok language. I was just scrolling through them today because I was checking if I'd used Limits by Bad Omens. I don't remember a thing. It's gone. All that knowledge is gone. I think it's my phone's there. I could literally just look it up. Right. Still nada. Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto's day 79 for sure. Yeah. That one, like on the live, did pretty well, but the video was like I say, a lot of them get sort of like like middle attention, and then there's some that just like they stand out as like maybe they just didn't do well because random. Like so, one look that really it confuses me, just how this works. The before after on the Ledian look, I think is still like under 20 likes, but it's also the one where one of the pinned videos is done. Um, or at least one of the videos I used to have pinned was there. Um, and there were other videos like with that same look that got like 50, 60 likes versus like the 14 that the before after is sitting on, and I'm just like, it's a sign that basically, sometimes you question like, are you doing this TikTok thing right or not? Just in terms of like, are you bugging people? It's basically how I viewed it. It's like if I'm just putting this out here to bug people, is that thing? But then you do like follow-up videos in those loops, and they do better than the actual before after. And you're like, well, that's weird because I didn't put like any effort into that second one, but the before after was like the full makeup look. So it's just weird. Like some days the makeup look does really well, other days it's the like follow-up videos that do really well. Like I say, like the numbers are just interesting to look at, but like I've said before, I would do this if no one was watching, you know? I would do this. Maybe I wouldn't film it, but I would do it. For sure. Right, where is this woman? Come on. Just one of you have to shine it. Right. We've been doing this for like 25 minutes now. Just as I say, we're maybe not getting the same level of luck as we did yesterday. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Thank you. There is a pinned video in like before all the Poke Makeup stuff. One of my videos is just insanely popular, and I have no idea why. It was like really early TikTok for me. I was having a couple of friends over. Me and my fiance, we were having a couple of friends over, and I put a dress on. And that video, for some reason, just blew up, like comparatively, to the point where I was like, okay, well, I have to pin this one, I guess. And then it just kept happening, and it keeps getting attention. It's like if someone's doing like a passing browse and goes like, okay, what is she about? They will check out that video. And I just find it insane. Like over 20,000 views on that. Like it's mental. To borrow a Scottishism. It's mental. It's also pure dead brilliant like, you know. Yeah, so the bathroom question one is pinned, just because I'm fed up of being asked about bathrooms on live. Now, if someone asks me, like, sincerely, if they are trans and they go, look, what do I do? I will answer it. But if someone's, like, joining just to go, like, what bathroom do you use? It's like, look, check the pin videos. I don't care enough to sit and answer this question every single day for the rest of my life. I'm just... These Vulpix. Tina, do you want to tell your favourite Pokemon? Stop showing up here. Oh, okay. You're right. Let's go again. Slope. They might fall if you have it on a slope like that. Not on a slope. Anyway. That's the half-hour mark on the stream. Still nothing found today. That's one thing about shiny hunting though. Like, I can never guarantee success. I can only try to get it. You alright, Ted? How you doing? Maybe the Nuzleaf is gonna like Ted's arrival here enough to be shiny. Maybe. My favourite Pokemon, so it's Sting. I will not tell Vulpix to move, thank you. That's fair. That's fair. It's there again. What? Oh, that time it was like a Hatena eating a berry. Oh, right. I can't believe it. We're gonna end up doing a whole stream in this one patch of grass, running around, just looking for a Nuzleaf. Unbelievable. Yeah, what's happened? Well, as well as when you send them out in the picnic, you see the little stars going around Sandshrew. Like when I send Oprah out, you'll see it with the next picnic. When I send Oprah out, there's like little stars at her feet. It's really cute. Did you ever come across Rattata in the game? I am going to tell you something, and it's, you know, I'm sorry to say it. Rattata's not in this game. It's one of the Pokemon that they left out of this one. I don't know if Rattata was in Sword and Shield. Exactly. I don't remember it being there. I think the last game it was available in was BDSP. So Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Even then, I think it's only after you complete Pokédex you can find it. But yeah, they left Rattata out. I know. How could they? How could they? No, like I say, and I always come back to it, the one that really perplexes me for why it has not been in more games is Spinda. Like, Spinda's great fun. Spinda is brilliant fun, and the fact that we don't have a game that we can reliably hunt a shiny Spinda is just awful. It's just awful. You know, we give Teddy Ursa and Ursaring all this love, and they're in every game, but you haven't put Spinda back in a game yet. It's just like, why? You know? Where's Spinda? Right. Speaking of poor, our luck right now. Pretty poor. I thought it could have been shiny, so I was just like, you know, making sure that. This is how Regigigas is not in this game. Regigigas can be traded over to this game. I don't think you can catch one. Like, I don't think you can just get it. I think you have to trade it over. But with Rattata, you can't even trade it over. It's just not in the game. Safe to say, I think we're over odds on this now. Come on. One of you. Just one of you be that shiny. Got to be careful and look at the tree as well. Because I know what's going to happen. We're going to spend ages finding this shiny Nuzleaf, and then down the line, we're just going to phase into a shiny Nuzleaf. Like, we're just going to find one. Very nice. They've never thought about how I feel. Thank you, Tina. You're far too kind. Are any shinies marked, by the way? We didn't check that. No. Well, that's okay. Because we don't have any mark powers anyway. And the marks don't really do anything. They're just like, hey, here's what this Pokemon's deal is. They don't really add anything. It's just cool to see. Once again, you can boost your chances for marks with sandwiches as well. But we are not using sand power. We're using picnic resets and line block. Thank you. I do need to do another singing video for sure. You know, like, cover your ears. People who maybe weren't such big fans. I do need to do a third singing video. Oh, I thought it was you, but... Okay. Aridos and Vulpix over there. I really like Aridos. Aridos is cool. Okay, so everything in this forest is like level 50. I'm guessing that's because they don't want you getting Ursaluna. But surely I could still do the Ursaluna quest. Right? Alright, Elias, how you doing? What happened to get off my FYP, which you said last time? Nice to see you again. How you doing? Well, you're liking the live as well now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Did it again. I know you being on my FYP, you're pretty nice. Oh, well, thank you. I do my best, you know? Righty. Still nothing. Okay, we're gonna do this reset this time. Call my shot. Calling my shot. Here we go. We're about to get it. So we're gonna run over here. We're gonna check this den, and then we're gonna come back. And that will have spawned it. See, because that Poliwag, you might think, well, it's just Poliwag, but no. It's given us powers. Phantom Force. Good move. Okay, ready? Here we go! Every time with the Vulpix, I need to stop looking. No. We're about to have like a legendary clip there, and instead it's just like, no, still no shiny. Very good job on Dragonite as well. Dragonite, the main panic about Dragonite is how do I then do Charizard? I'm hoping it will have been long enough. Well, like I've said, Charizard's just like a rubbish Dragonite. I've said that before, and, you know, I would much rather that's the most controversial thing about me. So, did you hear? She doesn't like Charizard. It's like, yeah, that's... Yep. I'd stand by that as well. Like, don't worry. I don't hate you if your favourite's Charizard, or if you like Charizard. I just don't like Charizard at all. I think it's just, like, lazy. Watch this, I will have brought my shiny Charizard over. Then I landed on Charizard, so I said it right again. That's amazing, no way. Did it actually? Did it actually land on Charizard? That's amazing. I don't know how I would do it. Like, that's why I think time needs to pass more. Longer has to pass before we can do that, you know? Quick drink. Here we go. I love the little stars when I send Sandshrew out. I know they all get them, but I'm always drawn to Sandshrews for some reason. Right, come on. Right, come on, Nuzleaf. We've been at this about 40 minutes now. The reality of shiny hunting, unfortunately. Oh, my word. Still, it's chill. Not when you run into them accidentally. But yeah, I mean, if anyone can answer me that, how am I supposed to make them different? Like, how are you supposed to make a Charizard look different to a Dragonite look? It did so what we could do our least favorite Pokemon. It's gonna come up at some point. It's gonna come up at some point. Is Charizard my least favorite? It probably. I don't know, right? Charizard's definitely up there for least favorite. But I also really don't like Bronzong. I've never liked Bronzong. Ran into a Bronzong in like my first playthrough of Pokemon Diamond, and I hated it from then. Um, but that was day something. 17. Ooh. 76? No. It was 79. We have done Bronzong. And like I say, it was a good day to get Bronzong, because I was already in a bad mood. So I just had to do the look and then wipe it off. And that's all good. I will see who it is at the end. That's an interesting thing to note, actually. Day 76 was dealing, so is it 79? No, 79 was Pidgeotto. You already brought that up. What day did I end up doing Bronzong? I know the song is Panic. 74? No. 75. 76 was dealing, so 75 was the other. Hi there, people just joining. We're looking for a shiny Nuzleaf today. And so day 75 was Veluza. Oh, word. What day was it? Am I far off? Is it 74? 74. I'll go for. Like I said, I was literally watching through them this morning. My memory is just awful. I need to like really study that list you sent. '74. It was. I knew it was around mid-70s. There's Vulpix again, doing Vulpix things. We're just gonna go for another spawn in here. Yeah, for anyone watching, how you doing? Hope things are going well. People are joining. Oh, the cute little stars. We could find nothing today. What are you gonna do for day 200? Don't know. First, I'll have to see what day that actually falls on. Because, like, nearer the time, I'll know if I'm doing something or not. Well, I mentioned it yesterday, but there will be a Comic Con special in March, which is gonna line up around 150. Little beyond 150. But that's just gonna be a special, like, on the day that it comes out. But I need to work out what look I'm doing for it, and probably actually plan an outfit as well. You alright, Manny? How you doing? Thank you very much for the likes. I hope I'm not watching this back later and see that I've missed the shiny. I'm not gonna make coffee. Hope all's well with you. Yeah? Yeah, doing alright, Dylan. Be doing better if one of these Nuzleaf wanted to be orange, but you know, other than that, we're chilling. Also, have they changed Nuzleaf shiny? So I swear it used to just like go a darker brown, like a more like orangey brown. Like, is this Nuzleaf shiny new? One thing's for sure, it's hard to find. We're gonna be live for my birthday. Probably. Probably. And that'll be in the summer, so work commitments wouldn't get in the way. It'll depend on where I am, but as things stand, it's not a day that's standing out to be like, oh no, I won't be around. Did they change it? I'm checking. Gen 7? No. Gen 3? Has it just always been like this? It has. It has. Ignore me. It has. Also, like, the whole color of it's changed. Like, it's not just that we're looking for it to be orange where it's pale. It's actually a darker brown as well. Like, the whole color of this thing changes, other than the leaf, which I think remains the same. And it's being a pest right now. We can't find one. That's okay though. This happens. It's okay, we'll be live 2 or 3 days after my birthday. I'm sure I'll find like on the day, but yeah, if I'm not live like on the day, then I'll certainly do. You know, I'd certainly be live around then. I'm not planning on leaving TikTok. But while I've got some people here, and while you can watch it, this is also going up on YouTube. I actually don't know if anyone's been chatting away on YouTube. They've not. That's fine. I've not been ignoring people. That's fine. But yeah, this goes up on YouTube as well. I've been toying with the idea of putting Pokemakeups up there, like the whole streams. I don't know. Obviously, if TikTok disappears, it's up to you, Tina. You really don't have to open the YouTube if you don't want to. Like, it's fine. The YouTube exists as like another place to put shorts and another place to upload this, but that's really it. You know, I have a Twitch as well, but I don't think Twitch is gonna work. It has some kind of issue casting. I already have it open. No worries, I'll take a read of that in a moment. Righty. Come on. Still nothing. There's another thing over there in the right colour, but not it. You alright, Stewie? How you doing? Hope things are going well. We're just doing a bit of shiny hunting. I'll be live for just over another hour. How time flies, you know? Stream until 5 o'clock BST. And I'm looking for a shiny. Not gonna lie, still a bit tipsy from last night. Oh, I'm gonna be tipsy tomorrow. I'm away out tonight. And I do not handle drink well. And, you know, plus side, makes me a pretty cheap date. I don't need much to get hammered. Uh, Vulpix, please stop. Oh my word. Yes, dude, you get up to, I mean, anything that you can share. Feel free to. Don't go incriminating yourself. I was fine till I started talking about Jaeger bombs. Oh, oh no. Oh, yeah. It's heading downhill from there, isn't it? Oh gosh. Oh, they're full. I've had a sip of one like years ago, and that taste just that cough syrup taste just does not leave you. Or Jaeger bombs. Um. Okay, so it's definitely like a shot. They're evil. So the stuff I'm talking about that um tastes like cough syrup. It's am I getting the name right here? Is it Jägermeister? The shadow's just making me look weird. I love that answer. Evil. They're a shot you take with the Red Bull chaser. Yeah, it was like it's Red Bull's involved in there at some point as well, right? Me and knowing all my drinking culture. Uh, I love the taste of cough syrup. Really? Fair enough. I think Sui's still telling you like, hey, just don't mess. Just don't. Yeah. No, I remember getting a taste of Jaeger and just, oh, you're not Shadow. It's the Shadow. It's the Shadow. I was about to break out in Green Day there. Good thing I didn't do that. It's like I'm live. I can't edit this one. People hear you singing now. She actually got me to dance. Last time I did that was our wedding. That's cute. Oh, you know, no. Fair enough, but oh, wouldn't be me. I would never. Oh my word. But you know, impressive. Oh, but dancing's great. Dancing's great because like you don't have to be good. You just have to sort of be there, and you're just kind of vibing along, and that's really it. Calpol was elite. Well, Calpol is elite. Calpol's absolutely elite. It wouldn't be you, but it will be me. As always, for anyone watching, drink responsibly and stay hydrated, etc. And give me this Nuzleaf, please. We've been looking forever. Oh, imagine how disappointing it's gonna be if we have to stream a whole day and not get a single target. If we have to stream a whole like 2 hours and not get a single target, it'd be so sad. I can feel it though. And sometimes with shiny hunting, the minute you're about to give up, it knows. Miss can actually dance. She was in a K-pop dance crew at one point. My dad dance doesn't cut it. Did you get the Sanrio cut pre-mark? Yeah, I think so. I think it was pre-mark. I didn't actually buy it. My fiance just gave me it. I was like, that's really cute, nice, and thoughtful. Um, yeah, that's pretty cool that your missus was in that. To be fair, your dad dancing doesn't cut it. No, but once again, like you just kind of have to vibe, you know. Like you don't have to actually be good. I mean, like I dance at like weddings and stuff, and I'm awful, but I just sort of vibe, you know. We are not getting very lucky today. I guess yesterday was luck, but today's the challenge. You pronounce primo. Oh, you're engaged. I am engaged to it, yeah. As of the end of 2022. Oh, that's awesome. Look at the. I'm assuming you mean wedding. Um, yeah, yeah. It's okay. I wasn't gonna take the neck. It's all good. Um, we're booked in 2027. We are sorted for 2027. And we're not sorted. Like there's so much left to do, but the date is booked. The venue's booked. A lot of stuff alongside the venue's booked as well. It's got like a package deal thing. Which wasn't so much about price, but it was more about like just making it easy. Picks once again. Come on. Well, now's the time. You've tormented me enough. Have a wonderful wedding in 2027. Cute. I'm sure it will go well, and I will have very little to do with that. Oh, my fiance, she's really excited for it, and she's also like, she's one of these forward planners, and I am not. Nice, I feel like crying paying for things. Yeah, people always said that to me, and the price that I've paid so far, I'm just like, yeah, not bad. I've been to see the venue and that, so it's not like we just booked it online. You know, it is stunning. Why was a photographer about? Wow, did it again? Tina, could you ask Vulpix again if it can move? I really need it to move. I need it to stop doing that to me. Oh my word. That's crazy that the photographer was that much. Vulpix, please stay. No, Tina, no! Oh dear. We have fun. Right. I'm not gonna fall for a Vulpix this time. We're just gonna look for it. We're just gonna find it. We're just gonna do it. You know? Still spawning in. Which means there's still a chance. There's still a chance. You alright, Billy? How we doing? I got myself a girlfriend. We've been dating for 3 weeks. Sorry. Ah, it's good. It's going well. I thought this was Power World at first. I could stream Power World, but I am awful at games with guns. Oh, I'm glad to hear that too. That's what we really need now. Just like, regardless of label, regardless of anything, you just want someone who's, really lovely, really sweet, down to earth, and just sort of understands you, really. That's what we're looking for. So yeah, hopefully things keep going well. Heading home now. Was it okay, Jinx? Yeah. All right, my organization. Brilliant. It's all down to your organization. People you got around you, for sure. So, wisdom for me is someone who has your back. Absolutely. Someone who, like, they'll stand by you, but they're not gonna, like, let you do something stupid either. I think that's an important line to have as well. Um, yeah, I'm glad to hear that about the fundraising. For sure, Jinx. That's great. Right, what we got here? So today we're hunting for a shiny Nuzleaf, and it does not want to pop up at all. That's great. That's great that she's got your rank. For sure. There's no doubt about that one. Okay, we're halfway through the stream and we have found nothing. Nothing. Also, like, has it got night yet? Like, I don't remember it going dark yet. Makes me think that the game might be locked to daytime right now because I'm meant to be doing that Kit Kami quest. I think I have all the shinies I want, but I haven't played since DLC came out, really, apart from this event for the Black Chains. Yeah, we got two of them yesterday. I've not actually been to the terrarium yet. Who's the third one? That might be a good sort of change of vibe. I need to connect to the internet, don't I? Vanilla World of Warcraft seems fun. I think it's maybe too complicated for me to get into. Who's the third one? What do we want? Oh, it's Fracture. Is it? Mass outbreaks of Fracture. We would have to get to the terrarium though, and I don't know how quickly you get to just like run around. Also, like I won't be moving hunt. I won't be moving on from this hunt. We will find it. We will find it, or the stream will end with nothing. We're gonna do it. Yeah, I caught a lot of shinies, but what we're doing here is we're doing like it's not full odds, but I don't have sandwiches. Social I like when RP set. That's cool. That is cool. Great. It's great to socialize through things like that, and it's great to sort of let go of who you are and sort of play a character for a bit. Yeah, no, completely wicked. But yeah, so this challenge is like no sandwich powers, no Herba Mystica, and ignoring the story, what shinies can we find? And that's basically because shiny hunting is really chill. Um, allows me to look at chat away with people. Thought that was it. It's a Stampler. Never done RP before. Super strange feeling, but fun. That's great. And the thing is, like anything is gonna feel strange when you first do it. But then if you settle into it, you settle into it. You know. But yeah, we're... Ah, merci Tina. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. There we go. I'll get the accent out proper. Right. You find this, please. Like, how long are you gonna make us wait, honestly? How long? So far, an hour. Oh, it's shiny hunting for you. Sometimes you get 3 in a day, other times this. We speak French here. I can do it. Je peux parler français. Mais c'est pas couramment. I just said merci beaucoup, I believe, which is just thanks a lot. So beaucoup is like a lot. But you got to be careful when you say it because you can say beaucoup, and that's correct. But if you end up saying like beaucoup, like Q, that can sometimes sound like, you know, as my French teacher said, nice bottom. And then there's another one like beaucoup. It's like one of them's like your neck as well. So there's like different wrong ways of saying it, but I always remember beaucoup because I was meant to write it. Yeah, you get a free lesson. I was made to write it, so she wrote it in like big handwriting on the front of my French jotter and made me write it 10 times in a row. It was quite fun. Like she was funny with it. She was like, "Look, if I have to tell you again, are you shiny? You're not. No shiny ghost." But yeah, that was a little trial with my tutoring services. If you enjoyed that and would like more, feel free to get in touch. I don't have any availability at the moment. I am all full up. Not only am I full, but like I have a couple of people on a waiting list for my tutoring. You should make the kids cover their jotters and wallpaper. My physics teacher back in S1 made us do that. Not wallpaper, it was wrapping paper. And we had to cover it in wrapping paper and then explain why we chose that wrapping paper. And I'm like S1, like first year of high school. Oh, jotters. Jotters. What would they call it? Like workbooks? Things that you write your work in. Yeah, notebook. There we go. Yeah. Is jotter a Scottish thing? Because we only ever heard jotter. We were never told get your notebooks out. So get your jotters out. Not the real belly, but can I join? I don't add people on this. If I'm honest. I don't know how to add people. Maybe do it from before? Let's see. Oh, does it not let me here because... Yeah, you can't while gaming. Yeah, I thought so. I was like, I'm not actually seeing the option. What we will have set up, though, people, the plan of action, is that we'll have a Discord. And the Discord will be for anyone in the community who wants to play games, who wants to chat away, who wants to do whatever. We can teach you. I'll write in Scots going forward. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be the bridge. I'll be the bridge. I do hope you don't end up saying anything even I don't understand. That's going to be, you know, my integrity as a Scotswoman is already under attack. But yeah, no, I can't invite you up while gaming. If you're around for Pokemon Up tomorrow, Billy, I could get you on live then. We could chat then if you wanna. Provided, of course, that we're nice to each other. Which I mean, there's no worry from me. I'll always be nice, even if we don't find a solution today. Like, I've not been counting how many encounters it's been exactly. right? But if every minute we're resetting, and 16 of them are popping up, let's say we do 2 resets a minute. 16. And we've been doing this for an hour and 5 minutes. So that's 130 resets times, if we say 15, we've seen nearly 2,000 Nuzleaf today. Not one of them has been shiny. Are you on for much longer? Are you on for much longer? About 50 minutes, so no a long time, but a good time, hopefully. I always say you're here for a good time, no a long time. What does no dox yourself mean? Alright, so I don't want to dox myself. Means I don't want to like give my address away and put myself in danger on the internet. That was from this morning when I said I only give away that I'm in Fife because I didn't want to dox myself. But be careful, no dox yourself. So the question is, is the way that most Scottish people would say R. Yeah is the way we would say you. Own, for some reason, we're very like aggressive about O sounds. So it's not on, it's own. Fair is for, and then much longer. It's just the 2 words, but it sound like are you on for much longer? See, we're teaching multiple languages today. Yeah, that would be commonly said in like jobs and stuff as well, to be fair. Really? Still nothing? Oh my word. It's making us wait. It is making us wait for it. We have to be Aaron Burr. We have to be willing to wait for it. I will have to learn in regards to Scottish slang. Yeah, a lot of it is just like saying the same words, but rougher. Silly deer. Caught me off guard again. Hey, Pokémon again, and I'm on that Need for Speed Heat. Oh, nice! Need for Speed Heat. Nice. Yeah, I'll maybe branch out to other games. But I'd say the Shine was just really chill. But I hope you're doing well, Kylie. I'm in Scotland now. I'm in Scotland and I'm in Fife. I'm in Scotland and I'm in Fife would be the way that I would usually say it. If you rough it up, I'm in Scotland and I'm in Fife. There's a great show if you want to understand, if you want to learn like Scottish slang terms and stuff. Burniston. I think you can get it all on YouTube. I think it's all just up there for you to watch. But Burniston is amazing. Has been arrested and cost $1 million. That's crazy. Still game works too. Yeah. Still game will absolutely help. Still game is like more of a story thing though. Burniston's like sketch show. It's like sketch comedy. But both will work. There used to be a thing. I didn't see it this year, but maybe there was one I know I may have been off Lamborghini over 200 miles per hour and they still caught me. Do they, in that game, do they get like the spike traps and stuff? So I remember playing Carbon, I think. Yeah, Pokemon. It's just like, oh, if you find the thing, great. If not, oh well, just chill, you know. We may succeed, we may not, but we're having a good time doing it. I did think we would have it by now, though. You can only repair your car 3 times. Can it fly the thing you're riding? It usually can. We can't fly it yet. Mrs. just got me Vietnamese full lassies a wee gem. um, is it like a local place? Because the only place I know that does like that sort of food is like they're more of a chain thing. They're not like a massive chain, I don't think. Maybe they could be. Sorry, I don't understand that. All right. So the missus is Scottish slang for wife or partner, other half, and obviously a female one. The counterpart would be my man, probably. Um, just ordered SC25, 35 off and it's sealed on PS5. That's not bad. That's not bad. We're gonna have to play it at some point then, because you can cross platform for sure. She was in Glasgow seeing her pal. Ah, Glasgow. So that's Glasgow. Right, so it says, Mrs. just got me Vietnamese pho. So that's food. So we won't worry about that right now, because that's just the food that it is. But Mrs.'s partner, and then just instead of just, got instead of got, means the same. And lassie is like Scottish for woman. And as a wee gem is basically a way of saying that someone's brilliant. Okay, I'm just like, I finally got into a sport of always like this. That's no worries. That's no worries. I'd be glad to show you the ropes. You alright, Hugo? How you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome on in. I'm going to be live for another like 40 minutes. Yes. Looking for a shiny Nuzleaf, which hasn't yet decided to pop up. You alright? Are you sure? You doing? Today's champion of guessing the look. Do you host shiny Rayquaza with raids? I do not. This is so I've reset the game file, so I actually can't access the shiny Rayquaza raid. But there will be plenty of people out there that do, for sure. Well, the Scottish students go back to Irish as well, because a lot of them are mixed. That's true. That's true. What you up to? We are shiny hunting a Nuzleaf today. We've been doing it for over an hour, and we haven't found anything. This is my shiny quest, basically, where I'm seeing if we can get the shinies if that's all we do. So we're not progressing through the story. We're not getting any gym badges. We're not unlocking any of the Titans or anything like that. We are literally just shiny hunting. So it's not quite like full odds because we are using outbreaks, but there's no sandwich boost on any of the outbreaks. We found 3 things. I'm not sure you can do this, and Jenna landed on. It's alright, we'll see. It's got sort of just a mixer of the. That's true. That is true. We cross over into many different places. To be fair, that's kind of like the Irish in a way as well. Sending lots of shiny luck. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you. Maybe that's a turning point. Maybe that's a turning point. We haven't found a thing today. I mean, I thought we would get this knocked out in the first, like, half hour. But that's just how the game behaves sometimes. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Cookies. Anyway, another reset. So we've seen well over 2,000 of them now. Right. So which message Taylor? Do you want like a recap on all of them? Because that most recent one is just like Scottish people are mixed in with everyone. That's the only thing that tells Scottish and Irish partners the same. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, people have joined my lives and asked like, "Are you Welsh?" sort of thing. So, some of us don't even have that evident an accent. But no, to anyone wondering, I'm not Welsh. Very much Scottish. I bleed the saltire. I eat haggis. So Scots are just a mix of Obdy, as Scots are just a mix of allbody. Obdy is like it's a Scottish non-word out of words that do make sense. Because like in English, you wouldn't say all body. Do you stream on Twitch? The crowd there is much better than on TikTok. I stream on TikTok and YouTube. Now, YouTube at the moment gets nothing, but it does allow me to like upload archives. So I don't really know what to do with it. I could go to Twitch as well. Like I could, I would try and do all three, but I think you need to pay extra for that, and we're slumming it a little bit. But yeah, it's more like over here. I've got like regulars, that I really like sort of hanging out with. But in terms of like growing an audience, I can see why you would say Twitch is better for that. Maybe it's something to look back into. I do have a Twitch, but it has not had any activity for a while. Maybe we need to, now that I've sorted the setup and the audio and stuff all works, maybe we do need to jump back over at Twitch, see what we can do over there for sure. Twitch is pretty dead if you want to make anything. That's the thing. It's like, regardless of whether it was Twitch or YouTube, I don't really get any engagement over there. All the engagement happens on TikTok. Scott speaks so weird, like, no, trust me, we do. That's why, like, I stress to like say things properly. Because if I spoke just like casually, there would be things that would just go over everyone's head, or not everyone's head, because obviously there's people from Scotland, the people who are aware of how it works, but I wouldn't want to leave anyone behind. You know, wait till she's drunk and not trying to. Hey, that's maybe true, but yeah. But yeah, main reason that I keep the streams on TikTok is just because I've got here. TikTok's like my main thing. So, hopefully it doesn't get banned. The ban seems to be only US. This is the telephone voice. Very true. Very true. Right, got nothing. Seriously? None of you just want to be shiny and end the torture, no? This is how it can be. Remember in a couple of the highlight videos when I've spoken about like, oh, that shiny hunt took like 2 hours. Maybe some people are watching and going, but if you find 3 in a stream, no, there's no way that a shiny hunt takes you 2 hours. Oh yeah. Tina, you're far too nice. You're far too nice. I really appreciate it, but it's absolutely not true. my my humble modesty is not going to allow me to accept that at all. Um, but yeah, we're going. Let's keep looking. Another half hour. One more half hour. Here's what I'm gonna do. Reset somewhat. Oh, can't even do it. Just can't fly here. Never mind. We're not gonna do that. Thank you, team. Thank you. Yeah, is anyone else heading out on the town tonight? Anyone else going gallivanting, as it were? I not left bed today. It's all right. You were partying last night. This is your recovery. I'll go work later, so nah. Well, I mean, that's out on the town in a sense, maybe. Depends what the job is, I suppose. But you could be going out on the town for work. Gallivanting. I don't. What is gallivanting? A Scottish thing, people. I'll leave it to play games in that job. Fair. Still make sure it look cute. Oh, always. Always make sure you do that. You know, like, I say this to people who are like, oh, you know, like, what do I do for coming out? And I'm like, okay. Some people can pull off the half and half thing. Like, some people are fine with, like, they can doll up versus they can't doll up sort of thing. So I say to trans people, I go, like, you need to get yourself a job where you can. Thank you, Tina. Thank you very much for the RB as well, Stewie. Thank you. Um, but like, you know, being able to look like your authentic self all the time, like, never underestimate the power that gives you. So I always say to people, like, obviously, a job's a job, you need a job. But if that job isn't allowing you to present yourself the way that you want to present yourself, well, firstly, if it's in the UK, that's actually a violation of the Equality Act. And secondly, it's just not a healthy place to be for most people. You know, so that's why I'd always say when I'm like, okay, how would work feel about this or that or the other? I'm always telling them. Can't pick up minimalistic when I go out, just to scoop it less. Well, that's great. That's great. And that's fair. It's not me like dictating, oh, you need to be totally dolled up whenever you leave the house, but it you need to be comfortable whenever you leave the house. For some people, like I say, the comfort, like they're fine with it. They're fine with sort of half and half. It works for some people. Because typically pretty bad. Yeah, and that's the really disappointing thing because obviously, like, there must be someone investigating, but there isn't enough being done to investigate the. Yeah. My work vibes are well put together, but not necessarily making a statement. That's good. But I got into head office roles. I mean, I'm lucky that I'm self employed because literally I'm the one who's giving myself work, you know? But if I had to, like, have the sort of job my fiance does, yeah, that'd be like a safety thing, but also like just the concern of like, okay, when's my employer gonna have had enough? You know, when's too much, basically. I was going out of the house in skirt and shirt. Yeah, great combo. 100%. Self-employed stress my head. Yeah, it can be quite stressful. You alright, Marie? How you doing? Nice to see you again. We're not playing Among Us, though. I'm afraid. Um, hate taking days off because you just lose money that day. Exactly. You work yourself into the ground for it, basically. That was the thing that I've just started addressing now. Is like, you know, making sure that I have that work-life balance. Because up until August of last year, I was doing a 7-day job. That's for the follow, Marie. Thank you. Yeah, it's Pokemon Scarlet, not Among Us today. Hey, maybe that's a game that the Discord would play. I'd love to go back to it, but I've been rejected over 30 times just because I'm trying. And that's crazy, because they should not be allowed to do it. And obviously, like, these places can be crafty, they can be smart, and they can lie about other things, and they just go, you're just not what we're looking for at the moment. Is your fiance man or woman? My fiance's a woman. Got no shame in telling you that. And she's just pure dead brilliant, innit? No, we've stopped doing that. We've stopped doing that. So, right. We're not going to find this today. Like, the hope is lost. We are not going to find this today. And that's quite disappointing. Oh well. Also, they come up with the best excuses so you can't go against them. Exactly. Because, like, they don't want you to go in there and throw around an actual woman or... I don't know what you mean by an actual woman. Don't like the term actual being used. What was Among Us? Have you found any shiny shit? Not today, Tina. Not today. We're still looking for this Nuzleaf. As far as what was the other one? Yeah, no. This word actual. Ooh, gotta be careful throwing that word around. Gotta be careful. Because actual dictates that there's standards that need to be met. Yeah? You've got to be careful. Be careful throwing it around. In terms of like me, like-minded people tend to work together as couples. So, like me, yeah, we share some interests for sure. Worst thing is, UK is one of the best countries for equality, and it still isn't great. Exactly. For like employment equality, the UK is nowhere near the worst, and it's still really bad. Like, for these reasons, like they can just come up with reasons that go, "Oh no, you're not what we're working. You're not what we're looking for. We have our own standards. We already met them." Exactly. Exactly. You gotta meet your own standards. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Just, am I happy? And if you're happy, great. There's no barometer. Again, I just wish you wouldn't bring that up because there are obviously women with health conditions that stop them being able to have children. And I do wish that you wouldn't use that as the barometer for what makes a woman. It's a little bit problematic if you think that the only thing that makes a woman is the ability to procreate. That's just disappointing to read, I'm afraid. Sorry. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Tina. I'll just do what I do at the end of the day, really. I'll just do what I do. Hopefully what I do is find this bleeding shiny Nuzleaf. gonna shine this Nuzleaf right up. Oh, that's it. Come on. Yeah. What's wild is it's nowhere near my longest hunt, but it's one that's just taking inexplicably long. But oh well. It is what it is. But yeah, for anyone who's watching, don't make your standards of what makes a woman the ability for them to give birth. That's just problematic and like really wrong. Like it's just kind of an ugly thing. It's an ugly outlook to have. I'm not, you know. I feel. So, thank you very much. You're misconstrued about the idea of gender when it's just a label of speech. Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, because they just like I said in a video a while ago, it's for them. It's just this glowing weak spot that they just like they hop in. And they go, "Oh, you're trans. I can get at you. I can." It's like you can't get at me. It's not happening. I don't allow it to happen. Anyway, come on. It's taking the neck now, man. Oh, Vulpix's up there again. Just tricking us. Just tricking us long enough to give us hope. And then in with the disappointment. But yeah. No, it's really disappointing with the employment, but like when I hear people's stories of like, yeah, employment, I don't know about your life and I'm asking questions about you so I can actually help you. Okay. I don't need your help. Is that the answer there? Like there's no sort of helping me that you're doing when you're throwing around terms like actual women. Nice. I'm glad, Tina. You know, we just got to stand up for them. That's it. But yeah, in terms of like that, I'm trying to actually help you, brigade. Like, no, I'm not getting that vibe off you, Davin. I'm sorry. I'm just not getting that vibe off you. Not the way that you're saying actual women. That's sort of red flag stuff. Right, still got a bit of time. Come on, Nuzzy. Getting to the point of like doing superstitions to try and get this to happen. Come on. As I say, unless I ask for somebody's help, I don't necessarily need it or want it. Fair. And I have asked for people's help before, and chief among them is the therapist I'm currently talking to. So currently meeting with week to week. You know, like they're the person I will share these problems with. I could come on here and I could like mention them in passing, like I just did there. But I'm gonna leave it in the hands of people that I trust. This is I'm not gonna again, Davin. That's just no because once again, you're using actual in that really aggressive way. Like it is, it's a really aggressive way of using the word actual to sort of like invalidate who you do, like you're invalidating who you don't see as a woman. but I don't know when you became the authority on what does and doesn't make a woman. You alright, Laurie? I'm doing well. Yeah. I mean, the shiny hunting could be going better today. We found 3 yesterday. We haven't found a single thing today. Gonna be live for another like 20 minutes and then call it. But you know, there's a couple hours of streaming done. Yeah, I hope you're doing alright, Laurie. Where is this thing? Thought I'd pop in and say hi. Thank you very much. If I see you live later and I'm, you know, still sober, I'll pop in. I'll say hello. I'm using an actual point, and you actual no, because once again, Davin, you've not corrected the thing that we're doing. I'm using an actual point again. Okay, okay, but actual is in subject to what you're saying, and what I'm saying is subject to what I'm saying here. You cannot determine what does and doesn't make a woman. You cannot determine what does and doesn't qualify as a woman. You can qualify what subjectively to you qualifies as an actual woman, but you cannot use that to generalize. In biological marriage, if I have a miscarriage, it remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. I'll keep saying it before I'm done. I'll sure be good to see. Yeah, yeah. If you're on later and I'm around, I will pop in and say hi for sure. Can we find it? They're always chilling in the train. Oh, Chatford. Love a good dad joke. You're saying it's actually possible for me to get pregnant. I'm saying it remains to be seen. I don't know who you are. If you state that you're a biological man, then I would have to go off that statement and say that it is true that you can. But then you've not answered my point, which is what Tina's saying there. You haven't answered my point. You're skating around my point. Why are you using biology as the qualifier and then saying that that is the factual qualifier? Again, we're not this sort of stream, but you're just not making any sense. Sorry. My bad. So if that makes me the villain in this story, but, you know, tis what tis. If you want to talk about facts over feelings, you think you can justify everything you think is fact. You come on here preaching it as fact, but it's just your feelings. That's all it is. Biology is all that. No, again, that is your subjective viewpoint. And you can subjectively view that all you like, Damon. But you're showing up here and telling it to me, telling it to Tina, telling it to Kylie, telling it to everyone who's watching. Doesn't change our outlook on it because it's just your opinion. You know? Or is it merely a non-factual point based on a theoretical probability? Yeah. That was good. Yeah. Okay, in 100 years, okay, I'm not going to care what they say in 100 years because I won't be around to hear it. So, you know, thanks for dragging the chill vibes of the stream down, everybody. For everybody, I should say. Thank you, Davin, for doing that. But again, not sure what that would matter. Not sure what that matters to you. Not sure what any of that's going to matter to you. And again, subjectively, when they find my bones, they will subjectively think of them what they think of them. That is what it is. I'm not here living for 100 years in the future. I'm living for now. I'm living for today. I encourage everyone to do the same. Please help people. Okay. I can take a look. I don't like discussing stuff like that on the stream. But yeah, so anyone who's been wronged should be looked after, for sure. But we're doing okay, Adam. Still not found it. It's a myth. It doesn't actually exist. This shiny Nuzleaf, it's a myth. Yeah, there's protests and stuff everywhere. It's not great. You know, just generally as a situation. But there's also one that I'm not. Let's say it this way. I am not clued up enough to publicly state anything about it. And the one thing I will always say about anything is that innocent people. Yeah, no, that's fine. Don't worry about it. The one thing I say is innocent people should never be harmed. That's just my blanket position. If you've done nothing wrong, you deserve no sort of punishment or anything like that. And beyond that, my idea of this is not great. Alright, old balls, how you doing? How are you doing today? We're looking for a shiny Nuzleaf, and we're not finding it. But I'm going to be live for another like 10 minutes. Clocking off with a 2-hour stream. I was going to put highlights together for it, but well, there might not be a shiny to actually clip. So well, it's been a fun time hanging out anyway. How you doing? Back on it. Let's go again. Full picks again. This is what I think also. You don't do these silly. No. That's. It's not my scene, and it's already overcrowded. And if I went into like doing debate streams all the time, we'd become a place of aggravation. And I just don't want this to be that. You know, like I'm aggravated about enough in my personal life. I don't need TikTok to be a world of aggravation. The one live that I've joined to actually debate, there was someone in it that I'd recognised, and I had like a personal target on them. Yeah, life's hard enough, why make it worse? Exactly. And like I respect people, and I know people who like they host these streams, so they're always going into these debates, and I'm like, I completely support it. At the same time, I have a video up on my TikTok for a reason, like why debate is futile. And it's because there's no point in sitting and arguing. No one's mind has ever been changed in a debate, the same way no one's mind has ever been changed on Twitter. It just doesn't happen. People don't change what they think just because you argue the other way. They want to argue so that they get the punchline, so that they get the burn, as it were, and so they can then like screenshot the result of it and go, see, take the L ratio, etc. Like it's all just for internet clout. All of this debating, because unless the debating's happening where it really counts, to my partner, never going to change them. Is that? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, unless it's like the government debating it, like actual policy deciding it, that's when the debate's important. But, Aunt Regina not liking your new pronouns, it's not the debate that I'm here to have. Because, or like the bones thing. It's like, I'm not here to have that debate. Like, I'm not here to have a debate at all. I'm here to play Pokemon. The same way that in morning streams, I'm not there to have a debate on my existence. I'm there to do a makeup. You alright, Akashi? How you doing? We're doing alright. We're having a chill one. I've yet to find anything today, and we're live for another just under 10 minutes now. It's nice to see you. We're looking for a shiny Nuzleaf today. It hasn't showed up. We've been hunting the outbreak for a long time, and I'm starting to feel like it's a personal attack. Kidding, kidding. I can imagine coming up with these debates. It feels toxic. They are. And I have done maybe two. I think there's only one though. And I didn't host it. I joined someone else's. And I joined it because I recognized somebody. And I heard them. And I didn't want to change their mind. I just wanted to let them know exactly what I think they are and exactly what they're doing. And good luck also happen to be shiny hunting and violet. Wow, we should absolutely, when I've got the Discord set up, we will absolutely have like a shiny hunting tab to it. Like 100%. We could do like joint shiny hunts and stuff. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. Yeah, 100%. 100%. We'll set that up. We'll do that another time. I'm doing national decks. Ah, right, okay. So you're shiny hunting everything that's in Pokemon Violet. Have you made a lot of progress? What I'm doing exposure is exactly what I needed. Yeah, exactly. The more that you're out there, Tina, the more that these comments just stop affecting you. So I reset my game. Don't worry, I saved all the shinies. They're in other games hibernating. But what we're doing is like not full odds because we're using outbreaks, but we're not using sandwiches, we're not using Heavy Mystica, we're not using Shiny Charm, and we're just seeing how many shinies we can find, just chilling on the live, really. It's like a overall like total reset of the shinies for 2025, but I'm making it harder by not having Shiny Charm. And it is harder. We found 3 Pokemon yesterday. We found none today. And it's looking that way. We're only live for another 5 more minutes. And it is looking that way. But yeah, I'm glad that the exposure has helped. Because as I say, the more that you talk to these sorts of people who are just there to try and drag you down, the more you realise, alright, so you are just saying anything to try and ruin my day. And then you go, well, I'm not going to let you ruin my day. The free ray was a nice one to get, like I already had shiny ray from Sword. Ah, right, from from Max Adventure. Yeah, that's fair. I got my shiny Latias, Azelf, and Uxie. No, not Uxie. Mesprit. I always check Mimikyu. Fairly certain that's not it. Go like this attacking. There we go. I just have to grind them though. Oh, yeah. I mean, because you say like with the shiny charm, you're 1 in 100 for any Pokemon that you encounter down there to be a shiny. I've probably found like 15 shinies maybe. Um, 3 of them are Kangaskhan. It's just like I don't need 3 shiny Kangaskhan. I just don't. No worries, Tina. It's no dramas at all. I'm happy to help anyone overcome that sort of stuff for sure. But yeah, that would be hell to grind because I mean, as I say, you're doing all that. So I really feel like I got getting a shiny on my Game Boy. Yeah, when shinies like weren't this like main known thing. Um, like the first time I found one was actually 5th gen. Yeah, you do that, eh? Like that one's a different color. Why is that one a different color? And you just go, why? Why is that Pokemon a different color to what it should be? And you just sit there for like 5 minutes, like, is that supposed to happen? Is my game broken? Absolutely happens. Shiny Cricketune and Cricketalk cursed since Arceus. Yeah, Arceus is crazy. We should stream it at some point. My Arceus save file is like it's a shiny quest thing as well. Um, but again, I'm just kind of ignoring the story. Didn't even check on mine 'cause Mo was on the house. Fair. Nobody gets switched. Not allowed switch. Here's the thing, though. Did you know that there's a model of the Switch called the Switch Lite? Did you know that? My first shiny was Totodile and Crystal. Oh, then it would definitely feel like a glitch. My first one was a Sunkern in Pokemon White. So we're talking like post game of Pokemon White. I was just training Reshiram. And yeah, shiny Sunkern. I have a Switch Lite. Yeah. So the Switch Lite is like the Switch, but you can't cast it to the TV. It's like pure handheld. Switch Lite, kind of. So it's not a light switch, but Switch Lite, Lite. It's basically the same, but can't project to TV. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Right, well this is it. Just about. We're only going to reset a few more times. So this is it. The real home stretch. I've had that told out for years. He's a big boy now. Oh, you brought him like that's great. If you brought him through like all of the generations of games. Oh yeah, no detachable controllers. It's all just handheld. Got your own English teacher correcting my spelling. Yeah, it's the other meaning of light, like the light edition of something. But yeah, don't worry. I'm not purposely doing it. I don't like the way his name's Blue. Oh, that's great. I wish I could access like my old shinies, but I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Mainly because I only had one. It was a Sunker, and I don't even have to gain anymore. I think that was my one DS shiny. And then in the Switch games, it's exploded. Like I never really cared for shinies before, and now it's like the main thing I do. Not that you'd know from today's stream, because we have found nothing. That's okay though. That's gonna happen. It doesn't even want to pop up right at the end. When did we meet on TikTok? Jeez, I don't remember. So, a couple months. Alright, I'm trying to think, because you weren't around for the first live, I don't think. And the first live was day 46. But it can't have been long after that. It can't have been long after that. Yep, doesn't look like it's happening today, folks. Just a whole bunch of regular nosleafs and disappointment. Because we're having such a chill time, I'll add 10 minutes on. Or I'll add the 7 minutes on, so we'll end the stream at 2 hours 10 minutes. I was with you for Pidgeotto, so that's day 79. I feel like I've known you longer. I've got a shiny. Ah! No, well done. Fair play. That's good. I'm glad I was here for that. Yeah, we'll have to do some joint shiny hunts for sure. But yeah. I mean, if it gets really like this, I can just work on like getting the shiny charm on here. And then we'll just do like shiny hunting as normal. But I thought like after yesterday's success it was gonna go really well. But nah. It just hasn't. Have you seen this angsty grass type teenager? My nightmares. I wasn't with you for Bronzor. Right, so it was somewhere in the middle of that then. Bronzor was not done live. I wasn't well. I don't know how many swings you've battled on Dex. What do you mean? What, how many generally? Or how many, like, in the... Because it has done that there's not that many left in the original Outbreak. We did the same method for finding Sandshrew yesterday, and we found it. And I thought, yeah, you know, that's cool. I did not think it was going to take this long to find an Nuzleaf, and we still haven't found it. Oh, how many shinies? Just see how many you got so far. So this is a new file. I'd have to count them from Pokemon Home. They send it to. Yeah, so it does go a little bit earlier. So it's a new file, so that isn't really going to help me either. It tells you if you just check the decks. Wait, so if I'll show. I'll take a look. Hit the right button. Right. So where do I check? Is it here? Recently battled. Recent notes. Do I click it here? Hold up, try to remember how to do it. No worries. I will keep looking and I will keep an eye out for your advice. Come on. See, Litten took a while. But Litten was like Outbreak and Shiny Sandwich and Shiny Charm. So none of that. Map X profile. How does it know? How does it know the ones I've got from before? Did it not reset? Is it done to like account? Well, there you go. 173 apparently. Why does it say that? I've only caught 3. Does it lock to account? I'm not sure how it checks. It must be through, like, your Nintendo account. That's cool, though. So overall, we've found 173 shinies. What I could do to end is I could take through my Pokemon home. But you'll know that feeling as a shiny hunter yourself. Like, if you haven't got it, you don't want to leave because it might just be about to pay out. Let me check my and see what it says. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good to me. There's Vulpix again. My main says 220. Pretty good. Top work. I had no idea to track that. We've not even like phased into a shiny today either, which is extra disappointing. Because it's one thing when you've like got a target and you don't get that target. Why is Vulpix coming? Oh well, I don't know. It's very annoying. I guess it just spawns here. I guess it just does. But yeah, we're only gonna get time for maybe one more reset after this, so come on, Nuzleaf. Now's the time. That Stantler got me thinking for a moment there. Okay. Last one then. Our last reset. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last reset. It's based on how many you have in your boxes. Right, okay, because I transferred them all over first. Once I'd made the new account. I sort of like, I threw them all to the different games or into Pokemon Home. Well, Pixel is your favourite. Yeah, that must be it. That must be it for sure. But yeah, this is just looking like a failed target, I'm afraid. It's not happened for us. Should have streamed an hour earlier. Maybe then we would have got it. But no. It's 9:50 right now. So here we go. The final reset of the stream. The last one. Come on. Give us the Hollywood ending. Give us the Hollywood ending. Come on, Nuzleaf. It did not. Alright, well, there you go. So I'm a Discord user if you want to add me and talk about the server and all that. Yeah, absolutely. We'll discuss that. We'll get that sorted. I have set up a dedicated Discord now for TikTok. So you'll be able to reach me and it'll look like more authentic and stuff. And I'm rambling just so we can do another reset. Just one more. Glad I'm not gambling. But yeah, no, we'll absolutely chat about that, set it all up. Is this going to take long? No, it's all good. We are nearly done. I need to leave soon anyway, so this is the last one for real. And there's another Vulpix, and another Vulpix, and a bunch of regular. This says Discord hour. Yep, that sounds good to me. But people, sad day for the shiny hunting, I'm afraid. We haven't found anything. If I do find the Nuzleaf off screen, I will try my best to record it and let you know. But yeah, just no luck today, unfortunately. But that's the nature of shiny hunting. Sometimes you're going to get something and sometimes you're not. In any case, it's been a lot of fun hanging out with you, chilling out. It's been really nice just hanging out with my favourite people when it comes to TikTok. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching, popping by. Thanks to the 3 new followers. Very much appreciate your support. We're getting closer to 2,000 followers. I will catch you later. I'll catch you tomorrow for Poke Makeup. But more importantly,